Hypernet Current is the third Grandmaster Nightfall in Destiny 2 Season of Defiance. Clear it between April 25th and May 1st for a chance to earn the Wendigo GL3 grenade launcher and an adept version if you kill every champion. This guide will make that platinum clear a breeze, but it moves fast. Use playback speed as you see fit. Get 3 players to power 18-15 and let's dive in. Modifiers increase damage by 25%, surges for outgoing strand and solar, overcharge for grenade launchers and anti-champ weapons, and threat for incoming arc. There are overload and unstoppable champions, arc and void shields, but they're all manageable, even the Tormentor. Quantum Minotaurs drop arc craniums that do huge damage. Use them as often as possible. Let's talk builds. It's not the toughest mission, so you can play around a bit. Hunters, try Revenant with Duskfield Grenade and Renewal Grasps. Intrinsic stunts for both champs and more resistance are great. Or Threadrunner with Cedar Facade and Ensnaring Slam. Warlocks, you've got Dawnblade with Well of Radiance, Starfire Protocol, and Fusion Grenades. You can clear out rooms fast and keep your super up. Or a Broodweaver with Swarmers and Threadling Grenades for a more aggressive approach. Titans, a Berserker with Abeyant Leap and Shackle Grenades is the single most useful build you can run. High suspend uptime makes every encounter manageable. Or a Sunbreaker with Laura Lee Splendor will keep you alive while pumping out damage. Weapons, for anti-overload, Quicksilver Storm is my only serious recommendation. It's performing so well right now, you should have at least one on your team. Lemon Arc is good too if you want to mix things up. For unstoppable scout rifles with kinetic tremors like Hung Jury are strong and versatile. Chill clip weapons like Deliverance or Riptide balance crowd control with solid damage. Leviathan's Breast is still a standout option with high damage, great ammo, and an intrinsic stun. Heavies, Grenade Launcher Overcharge makes things like Crime Mutiny with Incandescent or Dimensional Hypotricoid's Waveframe, great crowd control weapons. Machine guns like Circular Logic and Fixed Odds have great rolls and double for good damage against bosses who aren't very tanky here. And again, Leviathan's Breath is just absolutely cracked, so pick your poison. Prioritize resilience and recovery on your armor. Arc threat is no joke. Double up on your arc resistance mod if you can. Run as many heavy ammo finders and scouts on your team as possible. Weapon search mods increase matching damage by 10% for one mod, 17 for two. Time dilation makes the armor charge effects last longer. Proximity ward grants an overshield on finisher. An empowered finish grants you armor charge if you have no stacks. On the seasonal artifact, pick the anti-champ and authorized mods that suit your build best, especially overload autos for Quicksilver. Strand weapons benefit greatly from allied unraveling. Untangler gives more suspend uptime when breaking tangles. Flare up makes fusion grenades even deadlier. Solar Surge grants armor charge on a fire sprite pickup, and Prismatic transfers damage buffs on Supercast is an easy win for diverse fireteam. Into the strike, cross the bridge, kill the Cabal and their dogs. At the gap, take cover to pick off the snipers. If they team shot you, you're gonna die. On the other side, hang back and let the enemies come to you. Once the crowd is thinned, push ahead and knock out the turrets. Climb the pillars, again hit those turrets fast, and kill the ads and cross the gap. First, kill the 4 turrets on the dark pillars. Put your longest range or most invisible player in charge of this. Then group up on the close end of this shelf on the right. This is home base. From here, it's easy to pick off ads and champions in the middle. Stragglers may be on the other side of the blight. Break away to clear them if needed. A Tormentor boss will appear that cannot be frozen or suspended. Break its shoulders, then target its chest. It can jump onto the shelf, but you can easily bait it back to the ground by moving away. Its void attacks are the most deadly. Stay in cover. Around half health, a wave of ads and a champ will spawn. There's no secret. Just stay on the shelf and kill everything while avoiding the boss. Once clear, do an ammo sweep and enter the hold. In the Vex network, shoot the distant enemies until you're comfortable jumping down. The darkness bolts shot from taken rifts do lots of arc damage. Steer clear. Climb the platforms, killing enemies along the way, then kill the Minotaur to take its arc cranium and break all of the blight. And once they're gone, the enemies will despawn and a Gravlift will activate. Don't worry, there are no champs, so you won't ruin platinum. Ride your Sparrow up the spiral. You can't double jump here, so if you fall off, you're toast. Dying here puts your ghost back at the start of the spiral. If you're not confident, leave a player behind for revives to avoid a wipe. Otherwise, your ghost won't join allies as they progress until the next encounter. There's a shortcut on the left halfway through. Attempt at your own risk. Cross the gaps, be cautious handling the overload champ around every corner. Carefully dodge the dark bolts and kill the taken captain. In the arena, 2 overloads rest on the beams above. Prioritize them. Kill the ads and minotaurs. Use their craniums to break the taken rifts around the edge. At 50% completion, ads and 3 taken ogres will spawn in the middle. Kill them all, clear the rifts, and ride the lift to the boss room. Parthenios will appear in the middle. Shortly after, ads spawn with an unstoppable champ. Kill them, then damage the boss for 1/3 health while dodging its attacks. New platforms will spawn with ads and minotaurs. Take their craniums and destroy the blights, finishing only when you're ready, because this will spawn more ads and an overload champ. The boss will move to the back and regularly shoot 5 Axion darts at a time on top of its darkness bolts. If you get overwhelmed, hide behind distant cover and shoot the darts until you can regroup. Once all enemies are down, damage the boss for another 1/3 of its health. It now floats in the front, so shift to the back for breathing room. Again, use arc craniums to break the taken rifts, and Unstop will spawn with a final wave of ads. Kill them all, then kill Parthenios to clear the strike. That's your quick guide to the Hypernet Current Grandmaster in the Season of Defiance. If these fast endgame guides are helpful, spread the word. If you have tips for builds, weapons, or strategies, comment below and I'll pin the best recommendations for everybody to see. I'll have guides like this for every Grandmaster this season, and you can watch my full Grandmaster clear to see this guide in action. We'll see you next time. Get striking, Guardians.